Broken bones and brighter days, what I learnt from a limp. Ever since I broke my leg, there have been many challenges for me to face. But let me start from the beginning. When I first injured myself playing football at school, I honestly didn't think it was that bad. I had limped, all the way back to school from Queen Mother Sports Centre. Then I arrived at hospital, had some x-rays and was given some painkillers. When the doctors returned and told me I had broken my leg, I thought they were joking. I had walked on it. I really had no idea that my life and the way I saw things were about to change. It quickly dawned on me that there were lots of things I couldn't do or would need help with. Things like opening doors, walking upstairs, carrying lunch, and even just hanging out with friends. I also realised how important it is to make places more accessible. Ramps, lifts, and wide doors all would suddenly make a big difference. Sport was out of the question. Football, basketball, swimming, and rugby were all off the list. Worst of all, I realised I wouldn't be able to go to the Year 6 school trip to Italy. At that point, I decided I needed to change the way I looked at things. If I only focused on what I couldn't do, the next few months were going to feel very long. So instead, I started thinking about things that I could still do. I wanted to find ways to keep seeing my friends and stay positive about my day. Instead of playing football, I could go to the cinema, visit theatre, eat out with friends, or play online games. I joined an art club, went to art galleries, and spent more time with family. Things started to look better. I eventually had the cast removed, and I was nearly fully healed, just in time for the school trip. But then something else happened. While walking to the airport gate, I tripped over my crutches. Yes, really. Luckily, I fell right next to a pharmacy and was given painkillers straight away. But I was in a lot of pain and I couldn't put any weight on my leg at all. I had a big decision to make. Should I go on the trip, risk making the injury worse and slow everyone else down? Or should I stay home, get it checked? In the end, I chose to go to hospital. It turned out I had badly sprained my ankle, so I was back on crutches and back to square one, struggling with stairs, doors, and food trays all over again. At first, I felt quite frustrated, but then my science teacher, Dr. Afala, asked me to help out with Science Week whilst my year group were away. Of course I said yes. Science is my favourite subject. That week turned out to be great. I helped teach lessons, acted as a lab assistant, and became involved in all the fun experiments, including making elephant toothpaste. Even though I wasn't on the school trip, I was still part of the school community. I was busy, learning new things, and enjoying myself. By the Easter holidays, I had finally healed. Things felt more normal again, but something had changed. I had changed. Being injured for that long taught me a lot. I learned to be more patient, to ask for help, and to focus on what I could do, not just what I couldn't. I used to think the glass was half empty. Now I try to see it as half full. But before I finish, I want to say thank you to Dr. Hafala, Mr. Kitchen, Ms. Chakravarti, Ms. Davis, my friends, my family, and the whole of Year 6. Thank you for helping me through a difficult time. Sometimes life knocks you over, or in my case, crutches do. But if you look for it, there's always a bright side. Or as the British comedy group Monty Python tells us, always look on the bright side of life. Thank you.